Morning to everyone. Good evening to everyone. Those who are connected from different regions.
Warm welcome to everyone to this particular workshop on a DeepSeek integration. Typically, currently, a buzzword nowadays we are hearing more on DeepSeek. So, a small details from our end. My name is Vijay Kumar, currently working with Ashok IT and currently focusing on the topics Springboot, microservices, Angular, React.
So, a lot of people are requesting me to conduct a workshop related to DeepSeek, a artificial intelligence tool. Okay. So, a warm welcome to everyone. So, generally, what I'm going to focus is my intention was to cover this particular session. The agenda for this workshop is typically I'm going to focus on what is DeepSeek and DeepSeek R1 model. This is the first point. How it is better than, how it is better than other AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, etc.
How does it really works? How does it really works? After that, how we can run DeepSeek R1 in our local system.
R1 model in our local system. After that, how to integrate DeepSeek R1 with Spring AI. How to integrate DeepSeek R1 model with Spring AI live code walkthrough with Springboot application connecting to DeepSeek R1 local app. After that,
Lot of people, I feel that lot of people may be interested on this particular topic. Any impact on AI, especially DeepSeek, ChatGPT on IT jobs, IT software jobs. Is our developer jobs Is it
Is developer job at risk? Finally, is DeepSeek is really genuine or it's a hype? Finally, Q&A. So this is what my agenda for our today's workshop, guys. Here, let me repeat. I'm going to cover what exactly a DeepSeek, what exactly a DeepSeek R1 model, how it is better than AI model, other AI models like ChatGPT, Gemini, all those things. And how does it really work? How we can run R1 model in our local system, and also why we need to run, why we need to run in our local, what is the use, how to integrate DeepSeek R1 model with Spring AI tool. And I'm going to create a Springboot application that will connect to our local instance of DeepSeek R1 model, and we can showcase from our UI. And interesting things are, is there any impact on AI on software jobs? Are developer job at risk? I'm going to give my perception by taking examples of last 20 years, how industry evolved, and what are the challenges we face till now. And from that, I'm going to give a confidence and how AI is going to, just like Copilot and other AI tools, all those comparisons I'm going to discuss. And finally, last but not least, is DeepSeek is really a genuine or a hype? At any point of time, question and answer. So my request is, everyone, you can please post the questions in the chat window, guys. You can post the questions in the chat window at any point of time. Whenever in the middle, like 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something like, I'll take some of the questions which are relevant to whatever the workshop I'm taking. I will answer. If I don't have anything, I'll get back to you. Okay. So I want our session to be collaborative session. Definitely this is Sunday or Saturday night for most of the folks. I want the coming few hours. It's a very, very productive hours. I want to make it, and just you learn something, and this workshop should help you. So that is what our intention, guys. Here. Okay. Right. So without wasting the time, we'll go deep dive on each and every topic here. And yes, font size is very okay. Let me increase. Let me increase the font size. Those who are attending from mobiles, maybe font size little bit. Yeah, I think this is a maximum font size I can give here. Otherwise, it will be very not good. Okay, right here. Thank you. Let me see if any other questions I have before I start further. Right here. Now, first of all, what is a DeepSeek? Okay, so everyone knows that DeepSeek is an AI tool. AI means artificial intelligence, right? Completely take the world. silent killer, I can say. I can really say that silent killer, right? Just like our Prime Minister, Modi ji. Any decision he'll take, I'm not going to politics anything, guys. Just I'm only discussing. I mean, that Prime Minister will do complete background work, everything. Finally, he will implement at one goal, like demonetization, all the other things, right? A strategic leader. In the similar way, DeepSeek is also a silent killer. No one knows. At one fine day, it collapsed the entire stock market with the vision and with the roadmap and with the model and all those things. So all those things are typically right. And you have seen complete US and India and other stock markets are completely collapsed, guys. Completely collapsed because of no one expected that a revolutionary AI model is going to come here. Okay, something like that. I'll go some details about that. So deepseek.com, this is our their website. Now if you see here, guys, DeepSeek R1 is now live, and it is typically a open source, guys. It's typically some kind of open source. It is competitor rivaling. I mean, it's not a. I can say that it's not a political statement. Just they are telling that the competitor is Open AI model O1. ChatGPT OpenAI, right? So ChatGPT works on OpenAI model, and latest version is O1. Okay. So DeepSeek is an open source. What is the meaning of open source? There is no license fee is required. And also, important point is, okay, DeepSeek is an open source and with MIT license. What is MIT license? Some people might not aware. We can use extensively to our production also. It's not only development purpose. We can use extensively for our real-time production environment also. Officially, we can use. DeepSeek gave a proprietary access to everyone. As of today, you no need to pay any licensing cost.
Source AI tool with MI license and competitor, and it competes with OpenAI, and it's going to competes with OpenAI model. Sir, what do you mean by competitor? What exactly that is? Now we'll see here. If you click on that, this is the official release. I'll give you in the chat window. I'm going to
Please click on the link where the complete source code, the technical documentation. You're able to see the technical documentation and the GitHub code. So, incentivizing reasoning capability in LLM via reinforcement learning. I will give a complete description about this. A lot of people might not have an idea on this. Reasoning capability. What is the reasoning capability? Is, for example, I am working in IT industry. I got a situation. I need to design a particular system. For that, I require some kind of thinking, right? How to design the system, how to draw a data flow diagram, what are the software elements I need to use, which technology I need to choose, some kind of analyzing capabilities should be required, right? For example, I am an engineering student and I am looking for
So some reasoning capability is required, right? So all reasoning capability typically given by a artificial intelligence tool. In LLM stands for large language model. Large language model. So far here we have different programming languages, procedural oriented, object oriented. In the similar way, for efficient artificial intelligence,
that is large language model via reinforcement learning. So this is a technical definition here. Reinforced learning. I mean, just all these are really not required here, but these are the important keywords. Lot of people will be discussing, guys. Here. Okay, it mainly used for reasoning capability in LLM. With reinforcement learning. This is the technology they are using. What is reinforcement and learning? So something like that, guys. I mean, these are important for people discussion when you are going to a brainstorming session or a some kind of discussion. These are the important keywords. Okay, reinforcement learning, reasoning capability, LLM, AI. All these are the important
panel or some kind of technical people or some kind of brainstorming session or a technical debate, anything's are going on, right? These are the important keywords here. So reinforcement training is nothing but it always with a trial and error basis. Trial and error. For example, sir, I'll explain a small point here. I'll go to chart.deepseek. I'll explain this, guys. DeepSeek chart. This is the
where we can use. Similar to, guys, similar to our chat GPT. The UI and everything is similar to chat GPT. Right? For example, write a Java program to find factorial of a given number. What I need, sir? I need a Java program. Just I'm telling simple things, guys, to find factorial of a given number. Right? Now, if you click on deep thinking, you need to select it and you need to hit it. Now, it is thinking, guys. You saw here, hey man, I'm thinking. Let me think about it. It is thinking, find a factorial of a given number. Sir, does it need to think this much? It's not only this, guys, here. It has a lot of background process in the background. It's a lot of things are happening in the background here. So what it does is, I have different of options, guys, here. I have different of options here. Okay. And which option I need to choose? It will do a trial and error method. For example, to find a factorial of a given number, I have 1,000 options are there. Assuming that I have 1,000 options are available. And with a short interval of time, oh, you see here the server is busy. Something like, and we need to try again. I mean, somehow this is recently, intentionally, there is a politics behind this. Okay. To try again. I mean, it should not take this much time. Modly 2 seconds or 3 seconds, it will start it here. Somehow, there is a background things, a lot of things are happening in the background, maybe. But what it does actually, it is going to find all the different options, and it will go with the trial and error method, and it will help you. Finally, these are the final outputs, and these are the programming models you can think of. These are the programming models you can think of. Something like it is going to come up here. So that is the meaning of a trial and error method, guys. Here, it's typically using a trial and error method, whereas Chat GPT, that is OpenAI, uses supervised fine tuning.
It is not trial and error. Supervised fine technique. Something like in our office model, regular office development model. I write a code. What happens after that? I will create a PR and my lead will review, or my senior developer will review it. Correct, right? And will suggest the changes. And again, I will implement the changes. Again, lead will review. Again, architect will review. Finally,
supervision. Finally, my output will be a good. That is called as a supervised fine tuning. It's not a trial and error. It's a supervised fine tuning. I write the code. Next level, some expert in the OpenAI will come. She'll fine tune. Again, next expert. Again, next expert. Like that. This is the typical difference between DeepSeek model versus OpenAI model here. Understand, guys? Here, DeepSeek model versus OpenAI model. DeepSeek is a reinforcement learning, because why I'm teaching it is, it will be useful for you in technical debates, guys. Okay? Reinforcement learning means trial and error. I have got a lot of options here, and I'll try these options. I'll implement these options. And other technology, OpenAI, is supervised learning here. So that is the main advantage with respect to, okay. Maybe did I get an output here? I don't know why. Write a Java program. We'll see here whether I. So find.
write a Java program to find a reverse of a string. We'll see, guys. Is it coming? I don't know. Server is busy. I mean, just now I tried before the 1 hour. It worked actually. Just before 1 hour, it worked actually. This is going to work, guys, here. So it is going to start with a real thinking and it will help you actually. Okay? Maybe we'll see that. After that, now you see here, guys. Why this much is famous here? You're able to see that, guys, here? These are the
analogies available in deep learning. AME, Code Forces, GPQA Diamond, Math 500, MMLU, Bench Verified. So these are the typical base models for deep learning. Okay. And in this, you see here, DeepSeek is dominating almost OpenAI. In some of the areas it is, but some of the areas it is dominating here. Okay. And also, you see here, guys, on a cost-effective way. Yes. Very, very, very cheap cost. I mean, pricing model is very, very low, guys. Okay. API price, it's almost all very cheap here. We can say that. Okay. This is the picture which they gave us. $5 million spent on developing DeepSeek. Just $5 million to make DeepSeek to work. Whereas OpenAI, Gemini, I don't know how many people knows this, 1,000 times of 5 million. 1,000 times of 5 million, guys. 1,000 times of 5 million they spent actually. Because their understanding model. What is the big difference in the revenue? Sir, these are all important words. That's why I'm telling. After that, we'll focus on technical part here. Because these are the keywords. Lot of people might not give you a real meaning here. So I spent a lot of time in understanding these verbals. And I don't want you people to spend like me the number of hours. So I'm giving the complete knowledge, whatever I get it from my understanding on the DeepSeek. Okay. So why this much is spent is, what is the reason? For example, today I'm purchasing iPhone. It's almost spent 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh. Right? If I get the same iPhone with a 10,000 to 20,000, definitely there is a huge demand will be there, right, guys? Here, whatever the quality, whatever the quality, resolution, and the performance and the experience, everything same like the DeepSeek is introduced. The main point is GPU configuration. We hardly about CPU. That is for normal programming language. But in case of large language models, GPUs are required. CPU is for normal programming language, where GPU is typically large language models where we require GPU. Okay. Generally, NVIDIA is the company developed GPUs, semiconductors on GPUs. NVIDIA is the company developed, and ChatGPT, Facebook, and as well as Gemini. All they are using NVIDIA GPU configured large language models. They developed it, and they are very, very, very costly. But DeepSeek, they developed their own LLM model with their own GPU, completely their own. They didn't purchase anything from other side. That's why on January something died 9th or something like that. When DeepSeek is started, NVIDIA stocks are completely, the stock price is down because of this reason. It's a low price. Typically, we can say that it's a low price, guys. Also, performance is almost all same, guys. Here, performance is almost all same. Completely performance is same, guys. Here, there is no difference on the performance, guys. Here, I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you. Humanity, last exam. You see here, accuracy, 8.6% of accurate compared to ChatGPT, Gemini, O1. I think now recently O3 mini they developed, guys, some more accuracy recently. When I saw this last time, 2/11/2025, this is what they updated. You saw here, maybe when I see that DeepSeek is the only one at the last. So that much accuracy, very cheap, and very, very top processing model. So this is a small introduction about our DeepSeek.
DeepSeek R1 model is how it differs from ChatGPT and Gemini, and how DeepSeek internally works. That is what I mentioned over here. Okay, coming to a small technical part here, guys. What we are going to do is we are going to run using how to run locally. That is what I'm going to discuss for today. Now, the next topic which I'm going to is how to run DeepSeek R1 model
in our local. Okay. For that, we require one LLM, that is large language model, that is called as Olama. Olama, it's a tool that used to run LLM on our local mission without any cloud dependencies. So if I want to run DeepSeek R1 model on our local, we require Olama. Olama is a tool that is mainly used to run our DeepSeek model on our local mission without any cloud dependency. That is the meaning of Olama here. Okay. So it's a large language model where we can have. Now, how to install Olama? That is what I'm going to focus here. Olama, olama.com. So this is a website, guys, where we need to download. I'm giving in the chat window also, guys.
And we need to download. Depends on the operating system. It is going to download. Download for Windows. It's downloading. After that, it is in progress. It's still downloading, guys.
So while it gets downloaded, so generally I'll tell you what exactly Olama. Okay, Olama is a platform that offers access to variety of large language models. It allows developers to use these models to add smart features to our app or to their apps. Like what kind of feature? Understanding text. Whatever the text I typed, it will understand, right? Generating consent. Translating language. Visualizing photo. Image processing. Video processing. If you require any of these smart features, Olama is the language where we can use. Okay, now we'll see here where it, my God, why this much time it is taking? Ideally, it will not take this much time, but yeah, kindly bear with me. Yes, once this Olama is integrated, you may ask a question, sir, is Olama is only for DeepSeek or for anything? So Olama is specially developed for not only DeepSeek, guys, lot of other models also we can use. Chat GPT also we can develop, and Gemini also we can develop. But especially they fine-tuned DeepSeek, they fine-tuned the Olama using their own language model. It better fits for that.
Say that. Okay. Olama is a better tool for developing DeepSeek models. For developing a DeepSeek model, it is going to use here. I think download is finished. Yeah, you saw Olama setup. Now we need to run. Olama install. We are installing the Olama in our based on your operating system. You can do that. After that,
let it install. And meanwhile, while it is installing, I can go to Olama models. You see here DeepSeek R1 model. This is GPU, whatever I told, right? GPU. Okay. DeepSeek R1 model, first generation of reasoning model with OpenAI O1, sixth dense model. Guys, I'm telling you, these are very, very important, especially for experienced people. All these models, you need to have some idea. Okay. Now here I'll tell here, DeepSeek is developed based on these GPU parameters. These are the parameters. Okay. 1.5 billion, 7 billion, 8 billion, 14 billion, 32 billion, 70 billion, 671 billion. Sir, what is this billion? Means I told already, trial and error. Correct, right? What is the root cause? I mean, what is the design of DeepSeek? Trial and error. Now, when I'm talking a solution, it will explore 1.5 billion model means maybe 10 variety of things they will think and they will explore. When 7 billions are there, it will think of 20 model varieties and it will think of and it will execute. So depends on your model, that many samples it is going to take and that many reasoning verbs it can use. More GPU configuration you use, it will explore more reasoning.
thinking as well as good knowledge and good output with a proper accuracy that will be coming, guys. Let me repeat. So, what exactly it is giving? DeepSeek is giving. It gives a variety and number of models, a billion models, based on your CPU, based on your hardware. You can explore how many more models, much more billions you take, that much of quality you will get it. That is what I can say, that much of quality you can get it here. Okay. So something like, guys, for example, I want a home, right? Different varieties will be there for home, right? For example, I'll go to a small flat, something like 800 to 900 SFT. You'll get it for 40 to 50 lakhs, right? Just I'm comparing, guys, here. 40 to 50 lakhs, a small budget flat, you will get it. Now, no, I want big spacious rooms, something spacious rooms, something like 1500 to 1600 SFT, 80 to 90 lakhs will get it. Next configuration. No. I have 2 kids, okay, and I want spacious 4-bedroom flat. Spacious 4-bedroom flat. 2,500 SFT. 1.5 to 2 crores. Something like that. No. I'm spending 2 crores of money. I want it in a gated community. In a security is very, very important for me. I'll take in some kind of benchmarkers where I can get a good gated community like Aparna, My Home, those guys. I'll get it 3 crores. Again, no, I'm not interested in gated community. I want to develop an independent house where I'll stay, I'll hire, I'll rent it someone, that is a rental. or else I want a duplex or triplex house. Something like different models I'm going to use based on that cost here. Why I'm telling all those things, guys? Because it's still running. Okay, it is taking this much of time. I don't know today the server, I don't know what is happening here, but it should not take this much time here. So, like DeepSeek model is having different models depending on your system, CPU, motherboard, and processor. Based on that, it is going to take here. Okay, I think it is done. It is, I hope it installed here. You saw Olama is installed over here. Why it's not coming up? It should come up actually. It's not coming up. It should start actually. It may taking some time or not. Generally, it will start. Olama app, it is going to run. Maybe I'll go to command prompt. I'll see Olama hyphen version. So this is Olama version here. Right here. Now I will take a DeepSeek model. I'll take only 1.1 GB, 1.5. This is fine. I don't want to take much time here. So this is the command which I need to run. Olama run DeepSeek R1 1.15b. This is the command I need to run here. Olama run DeepSeek R1 with 1.5 billion parameters. Okay. Olama run DeepSeek R1 model with 1.5 billion parameters. Now it is going to run the Docker container, guys, here. It's going to run the Docker container of 1.1 GB, which is going to take this container. Okay. And it will take a couple of minutes, guys. Once it is done, you'll see here. Yeah. So it will take some time. Yeah. Meanwhile, while things are good, guys, as of now, any questions from anyone, guys, here? It's a new brand PC, KK. It's a brand PC. Nothing temporary files are available here. It's not something like it's okay. Yeah. We need to wait some time to get it downloaded. Actually, I thought of running and coming up, but you want to see this installation. This installation you want to see. Otherwise, I should have installed everything. But just like I can showcase, it doesn't interactive session. So that's why I get a new laptop. Okay. And I want to show everything for you from the scratch. because you people also want to install everything, right? If I show you this, run this command, you will get it rather than showing. So I want to show you practically so that you have a clear picture. That's the intention here. I've taken a brand new laptop. I mean, I have some AWS instance I have taken. Maybe the network of AWS little bit slow. I don't know what exactly is happening. Something, but it will not take this much time for you guys here. It's not going to take this much time for you in your case here. After that, once this is done, in our local only, I can do this. In our local only, I can do this. For example, the server is busy, right? You need to try again. We'll see here. Now, why we need to run our local? Why are we doing this? Is typical link. Okay. Yes. It's taking also. Something server is busy, guys. That's what we can see at our end only. It's almost 67% is done. It will take some time. But the main in the background, why we need to run our local? Why we need to run DeepSeek R1 model in our local? First one is security. It's a very, very important point here, guys. Here. For example, I want to start a new model. Nowadays, business is competitive business, right? Whoever is developed a new idea. Today, I got a new innovative idea. Correct, right? As long as I get an innovative idea, if I feel that I can become an entrepreneur. Nowadays, guys, who are rich persons? Who will think out of box? Who get smart ideas? So those will be a top persons, right? Now I got an innovative idea. And I'm looking for assistance from AI on that. Whatever the search string I'm doing, whatever the deep thinking I'm doing, whatever my third process, I don't want to share it to others. Only it should be available in my local computer only. It should not go to internet. Understand, right? Security is a first concern. Now, just now you saw chat.deepseek.com is not working. Server busy issues. All will be gone. Right? Also, you can showcase your POCs. To your customers that you have developed this. To your customer, go to deepseek.com, do this. That customer also can go, right? What is we are special? Something like I'll run my model on my local and I can showcase this to my customer. Right? And I can showcase this to my customer. Something like I did a small, great thing. I mean, we are not running our own model or something. Now you see a success. Now you success, right? Now I write a Java program to develop factorial of a given number. You see, guys, it is giving, guys. Now it is reasoning. First, it is thinking reasoning model. You saw, guys, think I need to write a Java program that calculates the factorial of a given number. Let's break this down. How do I approach writing this in Java? I can use a loop because factorial builds on each and other step by step. So it is thinking trial and error model. Now it will give lot of things here. I hope everyone can see this. I think this is a maximum zoom I can do. Okay. Now it is writing a logic. If number less than or equal to 0, if num is equal to something, and it is the outlining code here. After that, now it is completely writing a Java code. Import java.util.scanner, and it is taking a asking from a number, and it is calculating. This is the first approach. This is, and it is going to take the next approach, guys. Here, other approach, trial and error method, right? It will try this lot of methods, and finally it will give a conclusion. Sir, these many models I tried, these much deep thinking I have done. This is what my reasoning. This is what my deep thinking. And final my conclusion is this. And my final conclusion is this, right? This approach ensures that all edge cases are handled efficiently and the solution is both clear and concise. So final, this is the code it will give. Trial and error, and this is the code it gives. For example, you don't want to see on a command prompt. It's also giving a UI, guys, here. Open WebUI. So let me go to Open WebUI. GitHub, Open WebUI. It give a GitHub, guys. Now to run Open WebUI, lot of things are there, guys. If you want to use a Python programming language, pip install Open WebUI. But I'm a Java developer. I want to run this command, guys, here. If Olama is in your computer, use this command. If Olama is in your computer, use this command. So something like, I want to type this command. And I should have a Docker should be available. How to test that? Docker run hello world. You should have an idea about Docker, guys. Yes, Docker is running. Now I want to run this Docker run. Default port is 3000. And it is taking Open WebUI image. And the same Open WebUI comes. And it restarts. And it is going to build. So it is not able to find this image. And it is going to pull from the Docker Hub. So that is the reason I have taken a new laptop, fresh laptop, doesn't have anything, so that you will get a complete understanding of every installation I am teaching, guys, here. That's the intention. That's a little bit slow over here. Okay. After that, now after your installation is over, you will see a open web. It will take some time, guys, here. It not take more than a couple of 2 to 3 minutes maximum things it's going to take. It's downloading. Give me 1 second, guys. So it's downloading. So it's going to take a little bit of time over here. Right here. Meanwhile, so what we can do is after this runs in our local, right, sir? After it is running in our local, then we can create a Spring Boot application and we can achieve that. We are going to create a Spring Boot application and we are going to connect to this model and I can build my own UI guys here. Something like DeepSeek.com, it's not working right for me. I can develop my own UI and I'll connect to DeepSeek and I can do that. So something like we can do over here, guys. Okay. So mainly this exercise will help you to run on your own local computer, without any issues over here. Okay. So let it take some time here. And meanwhile, if I have any questions here, okay. Santosh Kumar is asking, is there any configuration for DeepSeek R1 model? It has a different parameters. I took 1.5 billion parameter, very less size. At least if 8 GB RAM is there, that's sufficient. 8 GB RAM is there, that is more than sufficient as here. But you want to use more billion parameters to more accuracy and to more less time it should take, more accuracy and very proven model, then I can go to 70 billion parameters, 43 GB. And your hardware should be supportive to 43 GB. And if you take a 671 billions, 404, it is a accurate is 99.993% of accuracy. When you compare with ChatGPT solution with DeepSeek solution, DeepSeek is powerful when you use large billion parameters. So 1.5 billion also gives, guys, but it will take some more time. It's going to take some more time here. Okay. Based on that, it is going to develop here. Okay. Yeah. And one more, guys, if you have any questions, meanwhile, let it installation is going on. I'll take this, guys. Yes, 1.5 billion setting based on our local requirements. My local computer is this. Okay. Right. Now it is going to take some more time, guys, here. So almost all done. Only the big file with 1.1 big image. Because we want to run our local, right? Then only I can develop a Spring Boot application that can connect to our model and we can integrate. So that I want to showcase here. So you don't need to have a worry on DeepSeek real internet. You don't need to have a worry on DeepSeek real internet things over here. It will work on our own. So the main privacy, security, processing speed, and everything runs on my local computer. Even if internet is not there, then I can take it, guys. If internet is also not there, I'm going to take it. My model will work. So that's the beauty of this particular things here. So almost all download is done. Only one thing is pending. Yeah. Meanwhile, if anyone has anything, guys, you can discussing. Okay. Why are we installing Open WebUI? Something like I got an answer here, right? Is it a user friendly for you? I'm asking a program. Write a Java program to develop a factorial of a given number. Is it a? I'm not happy with this kind of output. So Open WebUI is a front end open source. Open WebUI is a front end open source interface where looks like as a chat GPT and I can type in my local. Now I got a problem, right? Where I was not able to get output with the DeepSeek chat.deepseek.com. I got an internet problem, right? Server is busy. Something like this chat.deepseek.com. I want to learn on my own. I want to run on my own. So for that purpose, I'm developing Open WebUI. I'm downloading guys here. I'm downloading local WebUI. So maybe a couple of minutes it's going to take. So is that clear? Right. Yes. To achieve this, we need query Docker because nowadays every Java application is containerized. Containerized application. Now, if you don't know how to install Docker, a simple step, guys, docker.com. If you don't know Docker installation, I mean, I feel most of the people may have an idea. Download Docker desktop, and if you run the Docker desktop, that's it. It will work for you. And how to verify that? Something like that. Docker hyphen version and Docker run hello world. So you should get a message like this. Hello from Docker. That means you are good. So this is the verification of a Docker here. Yeah, almost it's done. Yeah, in the meanwhile, if anything's you have anything in your mind, you can put or wait for a couple of seconds. It's almost done. Yesterday I was downloading in a couple of minutes, guys. That's why if couple of minutes, right, then I thought of showcasing from the scratch so that it will be interactive. But today it's taking some time. Maybe DeepSeek server and OpenUI server is a little bit busy. That's why this much time is taking. Yesterday, I completed installation in less than 5 minutes, guys. Here, it don't take much time actually. That's the motivation spirit for me, where I can simply I thought of showcasing from first time, so you no need to worry. That's the intention here. Okay, maybe it's almost there. Yeah. Let it run couple of minutes, guys. It's almost at finishing stage. Recording in progress. Yeah, it's going to extract. 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 Yeah, almost done. Yeah, right. So it's downloaded and it is up. Now we can try this, guys. Now we are going to try this. Open WebUI. So default port is 3000. That's what we did here. So localhost 3000. Okay, maybe it's not. I need to start the container. So this is my container. It's running. Localhost 3000. Okay. Why it's not running? Yes. Okay. Okay. Wait a second, guys. I think some problem in this computer only. Let me change my computer 1 second, guys. Okay.
Yeah, I hope everyone is able to hear me, guys. Okay. Now this is a DeepSeek model. where my container is running. As we have little bit slow on this 1.5 billion parameters are running, that's why little bit slow here. Let me stop my Spring Boot application. Now I'll show you my Open WebUI is running. So let it open. Now you can showcase here local host with 3000. System performance is damn slow here. Open WebUI. Right? Like this, our application should come, guys, here. So whenever I run my Docker container with Open WebUI, like this application should come up for me. You're able to see that, guys? The DeepSeek R1 model is running on my local computer with 1.5 billion parameter. It took 1.8 GB of free space. Okay. Now you can ask, guys, here, write Java program to find factorial of a given number. So write a Java program. Now, if you see here, you can upload a files or you can capture any image. All those things I can take it. And if I send a message to my local, so this is runs on my local, guys, here. Same experience like whatever ChatGPT is doing, the similar experience I can get it over here with a DeepSeek model, and it is going to do a deep thinking, and it is going to analyze, and it is going to fit here. And this will be slow, guys, here, because it is trying on 1.5 billion parameters. Now you see your thinking. You'll see your thinking is coming up, okay, where it will give some output. But this will be slow because I'm taking very less billion parameters. Okay. and it will same output whatever we saw in the command mode. The similar output is going to come over here. Ideally, this will take couple of minutes, guys. 2 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes, something like it is going to take here. Yeah, you saw here it took 40 seconds. Now, whatever the output we saw in the command mode, right? It is running on my computer, guys, here. Localhost 3000. I am able to run DeepSeek R1 model. Now it gave me a Java code. Typically, it is giving me a Java code. You saw here, this is one of the approach, and it is giving explanation on what logic it is writing. And finally, it is giving a sufficient output here. So this is the typical output I want to bring. And I'm running this in local computer where I can showcase this, guys, here. Okay. So what we have done so far, guys, just like we have discussed about R1 model, how to run this in R1 model, and how exactly we are going to develop this in R1 model. So that is what we showcase here. Now, maybe some lot of time is took for installation only, guys, here. My intention is I need to integrate with Spring Boot application, guys, here. Integration with Spring Boot application. So maybe I'll continue in my next workshop, guys, here. So because already installation is over, right, guys, here. And we are going to write a Spring Boot application hands-on, and that will connect to this local host. And I can develop my own UI. Our own UI I'm going to develop, and I can showcase this, guys, here. Okay. So that is what I'm going to continue in my next workshop where I want to develop over here. And about this kind of the future of jobs and other part is also I'm going to focus on in my next workshop, so that we'll have a good workshop where I'll give, because we already installed almost everything, guys. Just like we need to create a Spring Boot application that will connect to this model, and where we are going to take care of this, guys. Okay, that is what my proposal over here, right here. So I'm going to give a Google Classroom link. Internet not required, Sunny. Internet is not required. Next workshop is on Sunday only, guys. Next Sunday I'm going to take. I'll check with management. If any, I'll check with management, Ashok IT, I'll update you. Maybe we are planning in the next weekend. That is March, I guess 3rd, I guess. March 2nd. Next workshop is March 2nd. So what I'm going to do is, I gave you, we are going to give you Google Classroom link. I already shared to our in the initial chat window. Okay, we are going to give Google Classroom link. Someone is asking, I'll give here. I'm going to give a Google Classroom link, guys, here. Give me 1 second. Someone is asking me Google Classroom link. I'll upload the notes and the steps, because we have didn't write any code here. Whatever we discussed so far, I upload the notes here. A running notes I'm going to upload, and I'll share to everyone, guys, here. And this YouTube link also we are going to share here. some wait, guys. No. Okay, guys, I am going to share this. Somehow I missed that actually. Wait 1 second. Wait a minute, guys. I'll share the link over here. I'm stopping my share. I'm stopping my share intentionally. I want to give a classroom link. Someone is asking Google Classroom link. I want to give. Kindly wait for a couple of seconds, guys. I intentionally stopped the screen share. Yeah, I'm giving in the Google Classroom link, guys. So kindly join this Google Classroom, and I'm going to share all the notes over here. So I have given a Google Classroom link, guys. Okay, right. So next weekend, I'm going to take a next workshop on the same continuation session. What exactly I'm going to cover is typically, I'm going to cover how to integrate this model with Spring Boot application, and I'll design a UI, something like rather than this UI, which is given by Open WebUI. Instead of giving a Open WebUI, I'll create my own UI. That UI I'll connect to this model. Everything I'm going to develop on my own and which will connect to here. That is what I can showcase in the next workshop. And also I'm going to discuss about the scope of AI, what could be the software jobs, and what is our life, what is our future. All those things I'm going to take in the next workshop. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions or concerns or any things before I wrap for today? As of now, you can post in the chat window, or you can ask the questions in the Google Classroom, whatever it may be. You can do that actually. Okay. Okay. As of now, any Q&A, anything you want to ask, anything is pending, you can post in the Google Classroom link also, guys. Or you can get in touch with our Ashok IT WhatsApp group. Lot of modes where we can connect with you. The best way is Google Classroom is best for you, where automatically it will trigger an email to me, and I'll respond to you whenever I am good, so that I'll take care. Okay. As of now, any questions from anyone? Cool. Thanks, everyone. Have a happy Sunday. Enjoy the weekend. We'll meet in the next workshop. Thank you all.